When you hear of an American ski vacation, there's a few classics that come to mind. Colorado, Tahoe, Utah. But some of the most beautiful mountains in the world are found just a bit north, in the gem state of Idaho. Nestled right in the middle is the crown jewel of northern Rocky Mountain skiing, Sun Valley. The site of the first chairlift ever built, this beautiful mountain town has nearly a century of skiing history and has been the stomping grounds for more than a few professional athletes. I'm Lucy Sackbauer, a professional skier and lifelong outdoor enthusiast who's lucky enough to call Sun Valley home. I've lived here for the last 8 years, and I think it's time to show the world what made me fall in love with this town. Having Bald Mountain as a centerpiece to town, it's almost too easy to get a few laps before, during, or after work. The Sun Valley Ski Patrol are the heartbeat of the mountain. I met up with the director of Sun Valley Ski Patrol, Tatiana, for a few laps. Have you visited here before?
As a kid, I came here in the summertime once or twice, and then I had a ski race here. And then my very first summer boyfriend from summer camp was from Sun Valley.
Oh, no way.
But no, it's a really new place for me. I think I didn't know about it. Like, it's kind of a cliche, but it's a gem.
Yeah.
I think I always was, in my younger years, seeking places like Jackson and Alta and Whistler for steeps and cliffs and snow, and I think this place it has everything you could want, and you just don't always know about it. I can't believe there's no lines. I think it's a good place too if one partner wants to shred really hard and one partner wants to relax and go to the spa and go shopping. I know you can't do that in every ski town, and this definitely has a bunch of different activities to do. I can't wait for the summer.
It was really great to catch up with you, Tatiana. Thank you so much for coming out skiing with me.
Anytime, Lucy. That was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day.
Definitely. Come on, visit us.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
As springtime rolls in and longer, warmer days are ahead of us, there is no better way to wrap up a fun day on the hill than grilling in the parking lot with friends.
It was a lot of fun.
Would you like a hot dog? Sturtevant is my go-to gear shop in town. I am so fortunate that the owner, Olin, is always down for a few backcountry laps, no matter what the weather brings. Hey, Olin, how's
Lucy,
it going?
what's happening?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are things?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's snowing.
I know. Are you excited about this storm coming
Yeah,
in?
it's going to be good.
Are you skiing tomorrow at all?
I'm looking to ski tomorrow. What are you doing?
I was thinking about heading up on the pass, maybe ski touring if you have any interest.
Where are you thinking?
I think like Spring Creek area, maybe
Yeah.
somewhere around Galina Lodge.
Awesome.
Short enough that we can get to work in the afternoon.
Yes, let's do it.
Cool, sweet. I'll see
Love
you
it.
tomorrow.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Too. In classic March form, a storm blew in overnight and covered the backcountry in over a foot of beautiful, fresh powder. What year did you move here?
97.
Oh my gosh.
I've always loved it. Our family's always come here, even way back in the day. But
Even living in like Park City area?
yeah, we mainly come up in the summers, but also just ski racing and all that.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite part is just like, some of these other places, like, great, okay, you go up on the ridge and you go to the other side, and then in another valley, there's like another town or road or infrastructure. Here, it's just like, there's so much space, so many different adventures, and you're really kind of out there on your own, and yeah, you're just really out in the wilderness. It's much more natural, I guess. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, what has it been like having a business in Ketchum?
I think it's so rewarding, really. I feel like having a ski shop still on Main Street is a harder thing to come by anymore.
Yeah.
It's like any ski town, though. It's hard to for employees to figure out their housing and things like that. But I think it's better than most, on the other hand. Such a good place to live. I also just love the community fact, you know. My favorite part is, number one, we're a community still, which is not always the same, and all the, you know, ski towns have kind of lost the community feel, I'd say. Or Ketchum, and especially Haley, like, they're real communities, but still ski towns, and I love that.
Galina Lodge, nestled in the Boulder Mountains, just 23 miles north of Sun Valley in Ketchum, is a destination for cross-country skiers and snowshoers. It is also the coziest place to grab a bite.
So we were over here at the lodge, and we've just crossed the highway, and we're going to come over here onto the cowboy cabin. So we've got snowshoeing loops all around, and on this side of the highway we have a lot of dog-friendly trails, which is really fun.
The snowshoeing really goes up quite high.
It does, yeah. You can get a real workout or do something really easy and bring the whole family, which is really cool. It's been a 30-year project, and with the cooperation from the Forest Service, we've been able to build some really cool stuff, especially the Harriman Trail, which runs from Galina Lodge all the way down to the Sawtooth NRA offices, which is close to Ketchum. And that's where the Boulder Mountain Tour is hosted, and we have over 1,000 skiers come every year and ski the Harriman, which is really, really rad.
That's so cool.
After snowshoeing in the fresh snow, Galina Lodge is the best place to warm up and grab a snack.
Yeah, Morgan, tell me about Galina Lodge. I feel like I come up here for lunch all the time after ski touring, but actually don't know much about kind of the history of it.
Right, so Galina Lodge has been around for about 100 years. Galena was originally a mining community, hence the name, and exactly 30 years ago, Blaine County Recreation District purchased Galina Lodge, and so Galina Lodge is owned by the community. And BCRD operates about 50 kilometers of Nordic ski and snowshoe trails here, and mountain biking in the summer, and all of this is part of a much bigger system with about 200 kilometers of Nordic skiing and snowshoeing and mountain bike trails throughout our community, and so it's a really special place.
So you do the operations as far as the restaurant and the shop, or?
Yeah, so we run the business.
Okay.
So we rent skis, we teach ski lessons, we do ski clinics. We have 4 rustic kind of semi-backcountry yurts that you can ski your snowshoe in and rent with family or friends. We have a day restaurant, we do some full moon dinners.
Rotor Run is a little mountain with a big heart. It is a community hub for local snow sports enthusiasts. On Wednesdays, Rotor Run offers free skiing to the public. At Rotor Run, I met up with local patroller Hannah Davidson for some carving under the lights.
Are you ready to get rad on some 2 groomed runs and 1 off-piste? Everywhere the light touches is the ski area boundary.
If it's dark, you're out of bounds.
Yeah, if it's dark, you don't go there. Unless you have a headlamp, then you can.
Oh my God.
No, but really, it's like the fact that they provide free skiing Wednesdays every week, the entire ski season. And then they have a Rotor Ripper program that's specifically to involve snowboarders because we want to encourage both skiing and snowboarding.
Just over a mile from Sun Valley Resort lies downtown Ketchum, a charming town with shops and restaurants for everyone. For mid-morning coffee, my go-to is Maude's Coffee and Clothes. Shopping vintage and sipping coffee go hand in hand.
What would you like to drink?
Can I do a vanilla latte, please?
Do you want it to stay or to go?
To stay, please.
Whole milk okay?
Yes, please. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, so how long have you guys owned this place?
7 years in next week.
That's awesome. And you own it with your wife?
Yep, Tara. So I come, I do coffee. She's the business person.
Nice.
I'm not, and we both pick. She gets all the contemporary clothes. She just went to Paris and got a bunch of vintage. That's where she missed. That was the bag that I was getting, was a whole bunch of.
Of course, it came from Paris.
Yeah, French workwear.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good mix.
Yeah.
It's like a good place to gather, a good place for the community to get together.
Happy to be here for the people.
Yeah. Thank you.
My pleasure.
One of the coolest parts of Sun Valley is all the locally owned and operated businesses. One of my personal favorites is Wild Rye, an all-female outdoor apparel brand owned by my friend Cassie Abel. Hi, friend. Thank you.
The name Wild Rye, let's see, it's a grass that grows above 6,000 feet in elevation. It's wild, it's enduring, it just, just much like we play. Sort of grew out of a need for more women's technical apparel in the outdoor space. So it's all mountain bike, snow sports apparel, active outdoor apparel, and we're here in the perfect testing grounds for it. Yeah, so Wild Rye is in Ketchum because this is home. Like, I love this place. I grew up here. The community is incredible. The access to the mountains, the mountain bike trails, the resort, everything's just right here. And we're really passionate about creating professional opportunities for young people in the Valley and trying to keep young people here in the Valley. And because people like you, there's so many incredible athletes here. I mean, we have at least 2 or 3 local women on our team, and they crush, and we just love the humble nature of this community. These people are quietly kick ass and just absolutely shred.
It's no surprise that a ski town like this has a ton of great dining. One of my favorites is Anota. Anota features Italian-inspired cuisine, wood-fired pizzas, and has a great wine bar. All it takes to make a ski hill is a hill and some snow, and there are 1,000 places in the US that check those boxes. But the experience of skiing is more than just snow and hills. It's the time spent with friends and laughter shared on a chairlift. Skiing is the après snacks in the parking lot and beers in town. Skiing is showing up late for work the day after a storm because you just had to make a backcountry lap with a friend. Skiing is the heart and soul of mountain life, and Sun Valley is the heart and soul of skiing.